Hey, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Real Estate Tip Tuesday. I'd like to welcome my very favorite co-host. I love talking with you, Ryan, about everything mortgage, everything real estate. I love being here each and every week and showing up for our clients and our followers and our audience. So let's take it away. This is like the biggest question. What can we expect out of rates for 2026? Now, I know nobody has a crystal ball, but we do have a lot of great data, do we not?
We do. Yeah. And you're right, Katie. At the beginning of every year, very popular question we start getting, where are rates heading this year? And so I thought it would really be great to cover this on Tip Tuesday. And thanks for having me as always. We love doing this. The first 2 weeks of the year, I actually signed up for 4 different Zoom meetings from 4 of the top market experts that I've trusted, my 2 decades of doing this. To really get a good idea of the consensus of, where rates are heading this year and what the outlook looks like. And really, there's 3 key things that we're looking at. One is inflation. When inflation comes down, mortgage rates come down with it.
Mhm.
And shelter costs did come down last year. A big part of the overall inflation number are shelter costs. And these numbers, they do lag a little bit. So, many feel that once these averages come in, inflation will drop. So one, that's good for rates. Second thing is the jobs market, that there's been a spike in continuing jobless claims. So, when people are being let go, it's taking longer to get a new job. And on top of this, job openings, that they are slowing and unemployment is trending higher. And with the weakness in the jobs market, the Federal Reserve usually has to jump in and lower rates to stimulate the economy, get things going again. So, number 2, this is good for rates as well. Third is the makeup of the Federal Reserve. This has been making a lot of news lately. And the current Fed chair, Jerome Powell, his term as chairman expires this May. There's been attempts, as you've probably seen, to get him out earlier than that. But, for now, it's looking like it would be May. But Jerome Powell, he did cut rates by 0.75% last year, mainly because of that weak jobs market. But President Trump, he feels like we're not cutting fast enough. So it seems likely that Trump will announce Powell's replacement soon. And this replacement will most likely be more in line with the administration's plans to lower rates faster. So ultimately, this would be good for mortgage rates as well. And as a bonus, as we discussed in last week's Tip Tuesday, the government is buying mortgage-backed securities again, which lowers rates.
Mm-hmm.
So really, the 4 key things altogether that we're looking at for rates in 2026, all 4 are pointing to lower rates. So far, that's really what we're seeing as a prediction for 2026. All good news.
Very good news. And excuse me, as I was about to talk, I got a little tickle in the throat there, so apologize. Perfect timing, right? But that is very good news, because I don't know about you, but that's a conversation that I have quite often, is what are the rates going to do? So sorry. Excuse me there. What are the rates going to do? How does that affect my payment? What's the timing of all of this? So I really do appreciate you bringing that to the surface and sharing those key points of data that drive rates.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm glad we got to discuss this.
Yeah, so sorry about that I need a little drink of water here, but I guess it's a good time to say, hey guys, if you want to check out any of our previous episodes, hop on over to our YouTube channel. It is at Team EvoAZ. Scroll down just a little ways, you will see the Real Estate Tip Tuesday playlist. It's in bright red. We have hundreds of videos, hundreds of real estate tips for you guys to share. They are small tips, so they're easy to consume. You can do it on your lunch break, or maybe when you're out taking the dog for a walk. Or if you prefer to listen podcast style, then over on your favorite podcast platform, do a quick search for Arizona Real Estate Radio. There you will find us. Like, follow, click, download, all the things. We really appreciate it, and it really shows us how much you appreciate us being here, sharing this value week after week. So thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Looking for the right home loan can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Hi, I'm Ryan Gilliam, an Arizona native with 20 years of experience helping families find the best mortgage solution for their needs. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or refinancing, I make the process simple, stress-free, and tailored just for you. I help you access better rates, offer guidance tailored to your goals, and make the mortgage approval process easier every step of the way. Your best mortgage starts with the right partner. Let's make your home goals happen.